Singapore may have avoided a technical recession so far in 2023, but will we be able to avoid it forever? If you're about to get your first property, in case of a recession, your housing loan could pose extra burden. Here are some useful tips for those of you who are getting your first property in case of an impending recession. Number 1, hybrid work is becoming the norm. Thanks to COVID-19, there's a paradigm shift in mindset that work need not be done in the office. Many companies have started adopting hybrid work schemes, where you only need to be physically in the office for 2 to 3 days a week. If you work in a CBD or Central Business District, buying a property in the city fringe may be preferred, but city fringe areas are also known to be expensive because of the proximity to CBD. But since going to the office is now more of a part-time thing, living in the city fringe location may not be so important anymore. You can therefore widen your property search to include outskirts area where tend to be more affordable. Number 2, keep your first property affordable. One of the causes of recession is the rising interest rate, which is a mechanism that central banks around the world adopt to bring the inflation down. Rising interest rates lead to higher cost of financing, so make sure that you do not over-leverage, meaning keeping your loan affordable based on your current salary and not your future salary. Number 3, don't forget about renovation costs. Depending on the age of property you are buying, there could be hidden costs associated with buying your first home. One of the big-ticket hidden items is the cost of renovation, which has increased significantly after COVID. You can expect the renovation cost to be around $10,000 for each room you have in your home. The average cost of no-frills renovation of a 4-room flat will be around $40,000 to $50,000. And if you want something more fancy, it's going to cost you more. You may be tempted to get a renovation loan, but try to avoid getting too many loans if you can. One way is to carry out your renovation in phases. You can start with the foundation works first, like flooring and built-in cabinets in the kitchen. The rest of the furniture that are not so important can come in at a later time when you have more cash on hand. Number 4, tackling the time and cost problem. Built-to-order flats are the most affordable housing option for first-time home buyers. However, getting a new home now means that you need to wait 4 to 5 years before your home is ready, compared to the 3 to 4 years before COVID-19 struck. Should you then consider a resale HDB, or maybe an executive condo, or private condo new launch? Firstly, resale HDB prices are rising because of the delays in BTOs. Home buyers are switching to the resale market instead so that they can move in earlier. If you can afford the wait, going for BTOs do make more economic sense. But what about ECs? The reality is that the availability of EC are quite limited. Unlike resale HDB, private condos have a much larger supply than ECs. But the downside of condos is that they are also expensive to begin with. Not everyone can afford a condo, especially with a 55% TDSR limit. So do your sums carefully and weigh the pros and cons before jumping in. Number 5, learn to manage your home loan. Most home loans have a lock-in period of 2 to 3 years. This means that once the lock-in period is up, you are free to switch your home loan to another bank without any penalty. The good thing about that is that you may find yourself able to reduce your monthly loan repayment, since you now have the opportunity to switch to a loan package that offers a lower interest rate. Hope the information above helps. See you in the next video.